Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the heart of the Willamette Valley, Salem, Oregon, the state capital of our neighbors to the south, for today's USL2 matchup between CFC Atletico and your Oly Town Artesians. My name is John McGlamery, coming to you live after a one-week hiatus that turned into a COVID vacation, so bear with me as I struggle through the broadcast today, but I'm going to bring it to you as only I know how, and that's well. So welcome to the broadcast brought to you by Brandon Cartwright and Cartwright Media, as the Oly Town Artesians look to build on some momentum that has really sprung up in the last two games. The Oly Town Artesians got a very valuable tie against Ballard FC 2 weeks ago and followed that up last week with a 2-1 victory over PDX United. Goals by Gil de la Luz on the penalty kick and an absolute banger by Sebastian Navarro were the two goals scored for Oly Town as they bagged their first ever win in the USL2. And it was a great way to cap off Soccer Fest, which also included a championship game clinching victory for the Oly Town women, and we'll be bringing you that game tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock here from Salem as the Oly Town Artesian women take on CFC Atletico in the NWPL for the championship. So once again, the Artesians coming off of 4 points in the last two games, really finding their footing in this league after a bit of a rough start where they played well but just couldn't get anything on the results-wise. But before we go any further, let's take a look at the highlights from last week's game. It was impressive. It was an impressive win for the Artesians, and if you get a chance, just marvel in the goal that Sebastian Navarro scored.
Artesians moving to the back. Oh.
Bad clear there.
Bad clearance. Bat. Oh, but Sawyer with a little save there.
That was well done by Sawyer Price to come out and be aggressive.
Very nice save by Price. Middle with a little bit of pressure. Actually, three people in it. Through ball to Gil.
That's well done by Tony. Gil here on the breakaway one-on-one. Oh, that's a good save from the keeper there, coming out big.
Fairhurst get the ball up top of the 18. He's looking for a whoa. Oh,
and it's a goal by the...
Oh, we got an offsides here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that call was, if it was accurate or not. I'm not in the right position, but from my angle, and I do have 20/20 vision, I would say he's onside.
Yeah, the crowd doesn't like it. The broadcast tent doesn't like it. There was about to be 1-0 there by the Artesians, and didn't happen.
That's a good step in there by Cole Dobson. Let's see if we can start attack here. Trevor Thompson, he's known for his speed here. Let's see if we can make something happen.
And it's a goal, Oly Town.
That's a great shot from Sebastian Navarro from about 25 yards out. Hits a rocket in the upper right corner and beats the PDX keeper.
Bring the ball down, and he does effectively into the corner.
See Thompson taking it to the line. See we get a good cross here.
Big hit, big hit. It's a goal. Oh. AR. Nope, AR's not calling it. No goal, folks. It was close.
Oh, never mind.
Ooh, nice little.
That's a good ball out
here. To his brother.
Jordan Zimmerman. I think if it was somebody else, he wouldn't have got it.
Uh-oh. They're knocking on the door.
Trevor.
Oh, and he's calling the penalty kick.
PK for the Artesians.
I wonder if this is going to be one of those goalkeepers that dances around, does a big old jig beforehand, but it looks like he's going to play
looks like his hips are loose. He might.
Oh, and he buries it home on the right side of the goal. Head coach Jason Smith looks happy with that. Oly Town takes a 2-0 lead here in the 66th minute. Sunset here in Olympia.
He's definitely over the ball with some confidence. We'll see what the young man does.
Oh, and he strikes it. Oh, and it's a big parry. Beautiful save from Sawyer Price. As I scream and break eardrums across our broadcasting crew. And the Artesians have their
game. The Artesians with their first USL2 win.
Wow.
With a 2-1 win over PDX. Great game. I would like to say maybe our commentating brought a little luck.
highlight from last week's exciting victory, the first of its kind in the USL2 for the Artesians. Goals by Sebastian Navarro and Gil de la Luz. The difference in the game. But let's talk about tonight. Tonight we get a rematch against CFC Atletico, team that the Artesians cut their teeth against in the opening game of the season back up at Black Hills High School. It was an excellent game, well played by both teams, with CFC coming away with a 3-2 victory. Oly Town battled back twice to tie it up, only to give away a goal with about 20 minutes left to play, and that sealed the victory for CFC. But the Artesians are welcoming a new member to the fold, a new member who's an old member, Neil Boyle, making his return to the Oly Town Artesians, and that'll lead us right into the starting lineup tonight. Sawyer Price in goal, excuse me, Manny Nicasio, and the aforementioned Neil Boyle, who started at Olympia High School, played collegiately at Louisville and Cal Poly. Also, Tony Andoyan, Al Zimmerman, Gil de la Luz, Jose Marquez, Isidro Prado Huerta, Jason Fairhurst, Colin LeBranch, and rounding it out, number 26, Cole Dobson. That is your starting lineup for tonight. And as I mentioned, Boyle coming in to play midfield, taking the place of the injured Sebastian Navarro. Looked like he got hurt last week and unable to make the trip today. And so, yeah, that's our starting 11. And let's briefly go through the CFC roster starters. Starting in goal is going to be number 0, Quinn McCallion. Marco Afonso starting, as well as David Brogg, Boyd Curry, Nick Denley, Grayson Duty, Antonio Gomez, Jeremy Opong, who is the number 44 ranked prospect in all of the USL2. Scored a goal, the game-winning goal, actually, against the Artesians in that opener. And also rounding out their starting 11, Sebastian Schott, Gabriel Silva, and Jose Sosa. And so CFC comes into the game coming off a 1-0 win against OVF Alliance in their last time out. And that put them back up at the top of the table, well, just behind Ballard FC. We'll take a look at the standings right now. Ballard FC, by a difference of one less game played, on 14 points, as well as Capital FC on 14 points. Lane United has gone from 5th to 3rd, OVF Alliance 4th, PDX FC on a 4-game losing streak, and Oly Town riding out the bottom, but they are on the way up. Now we are going to break away real quick for the festivities as we open up the game here today. So let me take a quick break out, and we will be back to bring you the action. And welcome back to the action. Thank you, CFC. You guys have been an excellent host for us so far, and we will bring you the best in all
Atletico and USL League 2,
in all live stream action.
and enjoyable soccer experience for all guests.
Got one more announcement here that we're going through.
Please be mindful of the following. Fans are encouraged to cheer, sing, and otherwise support their team while remaining respectful and courteous to their fellow patrons, referees, opposing team fans, and players. Fans should enjoy the soccer experience free from fighting, thrown objects, attempts to enter the playing field, political or inciting messages, and disorderly behavior, including foul, sexist, racial, obscene, or abusive language or gestures. USL League 2 and its clubs thank you for adhering to the provisions of this code of conduct and for making this event special and memorable to you and your fellow patrons.
Yeah, there they are, the rules of engagement here for CFC. We're bringing you the action here from John Chambers Field at the beautiful CFC complex here in Salem. It's a very warm, about an 89-degree day with a little bit of breeze and not a tree in sight for us here. But we are ready to bring you some more action, and the Artesians are going to try to get some revenge against this CFC team that beat them 3-2 in the opener. It's going to be a tall task for them, though, as the Artesians are still trying to find their foothold in this league. They're doing a good job so far, like I mentioned, getting a win against PDX last time out, coupled with a tie against Ballard FC, which was a big get for them to get that 1 point. But CFC playing very well right now, and they've got, I don't know if you heard the introduction, but just a well-rounded squad full of Division I athletes.
All 31 championship clubs and its players stand together in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. Please join us in a 15-second moment of silence as we are all united against racism. Thank you.
Yeah, and there's a moment of silence. The USL 2 has promoted that to bring attention to racism and try to bring an end to all forms of racism in and around the United States. And here we go. Off to the races we go. Al Zimmerman with the long ball down low, looking for Gil de la Luz that goes out of play. Oly Town, of course, in the road blues. CFC, I'm going to call them the firecracker jerseys. They got a little red, white, and blue stripe going down the entirety of the jersey. Looks pretty sharp. Red shorts. And now we get our first look at Manny Nicasio on the ball with Jeremy Opong on him. Jeremy Opong, an outstanding player out of Brampton, Ontario, Canada. And now a giveaway. And here come Atletico. It's Brog who laid it off. Over to Afonso. Afonso plays all the way back to Sebastian Schott, the Kiwi out of Christchurch, New Zealand. Playing at the University of North Carolina now by way of St. Mary's College. And now a giveaway here. And now Neil Boyle with his first touch on the ball. Welcome back to the Artesians, Neil Boyle. Had the opportunity to watch him play since he was in high school, and he was, 4A Narrows League Player of the Year, All-State selection, playing at Louisville University. And now some confusion. It looked like De La Luz thought they had the ball, but no, it's going to be a throw-in for Atletico. Ball played back. Now in front of me here, Nick Denley out of University of Portland. Flicks it up. Finds Brog. It's Brogue. Excuse me, it's Brogue. foul committed by Brogue, and now it's going to be a free kick coming up. Looks like Cole Dobson's going to take the honors here. Long ball. Foul is going to be called against number 23, Antonio Gomez. Wow, no, they called that foul. They called that foul on the Artesians. So now another opportunity now for CFC. Ball played into the middle. It's Gabriel Silva. Ball played out and won by Fairhurst. Now Fairhurst cuts into the middle, lays it off, gets Isidro the ball, and now Isidro lays off out wide to Colin LeBranch. Looking to reset, Al Zimmerman. Pressured heavily and forces the ball all the way back to the touchline, and that's good. Oh, it's going to be saved just in time, but giveaway. And Jose Marquez with a good recovery to keep the breakaway out, and now Dobson looks to clear. Bad clearance by him, held in by CFC. Dancing around the box. Cuts it into the middle, broken up by LeBranch, won by Gill. Gill able to clear it up, looking for Andoyan, and it's going to be played out of bounds by the far side player for Atletico. So a couple shaky moments early for the Artesians as they look to get a foothold here. And now a break could be on as Gil de la Luz on the far wing, and that's where they had a lot of success the first time they played, was on the wings, both goals scoring off of crosses. And now a good through ball finds a streaking player for CFC. It's a one-on-one with the keeper. The shot comes in, and it's a goal. Marco Afonso.
Atletico, Marco Afonso.
And Marco Afonso, just like that, puts CFC on top. 1-0.
Today is the teddy bear toss.
And now we've got a teddy bear toss going on now, so this is going to delay the game by a few minutes as there are balls or teddy bears being thrown onto the field. And boy, just a textbook run by CFC Atletico, and that that breaks the game wide open early as we are only 5.5 minutes into the action here. And Marco Afonso, the South African, with the goal. And boy, what a goal it was. Just took his time, able to maintain his composure and slap it past Sawyer Price, who could do nothing about it. And boy, the Artesians in a deep hole early. 1-0 is the score, as they still clean up some teddy bears. Officials still wanting more teddy bears to be cleaned up before we get underway. Artesians not going to panic at all. They know how to come back from a deficit. They've done it many times this year. And finally, we're back underway as the teddy bears have been cleaned up and the Artesians are getting back on the front foot here. Ball poked away. Jose Sosa loses the ball out, and now here comes Neil Boyle on the far side. Boyle cuts it into the outside. Taken off the ball by Grayson Duty from UCLA. And now a giveaway again. The Artesians win it back. Al Zimmerman has it. Plays it up. Boyle fouled from behind. That was Gomez on the foul. Antonio Gomez committing the foul, and the Artesians with a good opportunity here for a set piece in the attacking zone. Zimmerman's going to take over here, direct traffic. Neal standing over it as well. Two-man wall set up by the keeper, McCallion, out of Reading, Berkshire, England, a product of Reading FC's academy. It's going to be Boyle. Boyle with the ball coming in. It's going to be cleared out by guided out by CFC, and it's going to be a throw-in coming up for the Artesians. It's Dobson who plays it back. Fairhurst with the throw to Zimmerman, back to Fairhurst. Plays into the middle, is deflected. He was looking for Boyle, and it got deflected by the defense. And now Duty looks to race out. Track back Isidro with a good tackle there, wins it back, and it's Dobson. Now Boyle. Boyle trying to split the defense, broken up. And now Gabriel Silva with the through ball was just a toe poke away from getting it through, but Dobson able to break that one up. Gabriel Silva once again with it. Jeremy Apong cuts into the middle now. Apong looking for Sosa, overplays it, but it falls all the way out to Duty. And now Afonso, the goal scorer, wins the throw-in on the far side. Beautiful day here in Salem. A little bit of wind helping with the heat. Being that we have had nothing but rain for the last 8 months, this heat is going to be a tough task for some of these players, I think, today. The ball's going to be played all the way back to McCallion in the electric orange goalkeeper kit tonight. Manny rises up, wins the header, plays it back out. Out to Denley. Denley got the ball to Curry, and he played the ball out wide, and it's Opong in the corner. Manny tracking. Manny forces the cross. It's going to be headed out by Jose Marquez. Cleared up and out by Gil de la Luz, but only as far as Duty, and then it's going to be reset all the way back at the center circle. Boyd Curry. Still Curry. Plays it up. Manny with the interception. Manny plays long, but Curry there. And Doyen chasing, gets it to Silva, Gabriel Silva. And it's going to be won by Gil. Gil finds Al Zimmerman. Zimmerman still controls the ball, gets past the tackle, plays it out wide. It's Fairhurst. Fairhurst looking for somebody in the middle, plays it across. It's going to be cleared out and headed out, but a foul is going to be called against Neal as he got there before Brogue and got a little bit of touch on that. So a foul, free kick for CFC. Boyd Curry looking for somebody. Just a little chip to Silva. It's going to be won by Zimmerman, and Zimmerman looked for the 1-2 from Isidro, but loses out, and it's won back by Curry. And that's going to be right into the hands of the AR for a throw-in. Apong with the throw, lays it back to Denley, back to Apong. Manny got away with one there and won the ball for the Artesians, and a good look off by Marquez. And now Dobson controls. Dobson looked up, couldn't win it, but once again, Manny Nicasio right there to win it back. He's been very active already this evening. Boyle with a nice spin move, plays it. Now a long ball gets past, and Doyen, can he get there? No, McCallion off his line, able to get to the ball first. But the Artesians knocking on the door a little bit here, trying to find some openings in this defense. Curry now with it, plays it out wide to Apong. Apong played it up. Boy, the wind just took that one. I mean, it was a good header, but the wind seemed to have caught that one like a parasail, and it just floated out of bounds for the throw-in. But the giveaway now, Sosa now with the 1-2, gets it back. It's Sosa, plays it out wide to the goal scorer, Afonso, who loses out in Duty, now the one controlling it. Now only two central defenders playing back right now for CFC. Everybody else up in the offensive zone. And it looks like we're going to have a drop ball here. Potentially it went off the official. This should be Artesian's ball. So the drop played, and it's going to be controlled by CFC. Gomez has it now. Gomez pushing forward. Giveaway, and now Zimmerman controls the ball, does a good job of shielding the defender with his body. Gets it to Boyle, who's fouled by Brogue. Boyle. Quick ball to Isidro, who's bodied off the ball, no foul called. Now Isidro playing, and there's going to be a foul against Isidro Prado Huerta. So he didn't want to let Sebastian's shot get past him, and he didn't. So quick restart, but a giveaway as the Artesians once again come away with possession. Now Fairhurst on the run, bodied off the ball nicely by Denley, and Denley controls it. Plays it up. It was Curry who had it. Now it's going to be played up for Gabriel Silva. Silva with a good ball to Sosa. Back to Silva, and now the break could be on. Crossfield ball to Opong, who had to shield his eyes. He couldn't see it because the sun is right there. Now Opong gets around his man, but plays himself out of position, and it's going to go out of play for a goal kick. Right idea by Opong, but unable to get around the defense quickly enough, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Artesians. Reminder, it's 1-0 the score. You can probably see it on the screen. 15 minutes played, an early goal by Marco Afonso on a just textbook breakaway for CFC. Well played by everybody, resulted in a goal. And the Artesians find themselves in a hole, but they've kind of pulled themselves back here, and now a giveaway in a bad spot for CFC, but a good recovery there. Toe poked away by Shot, and now here comes Sosa. Sosa with the nice ball through. The shot comes in. Sawyer Price stands tall and blocks it and stops CFC from getting another one. Great job, Sawyer Price. Now Zimmerman, it's Al, the captain, of course, with the flick on by Fairhurst. Can he get there? No, it's played out by Curry, but a throw-in coming up. Trying to do some housekeeping here. Artesians still with possession. It's Manny Nicasio now. Boyle. Al Zimmerman wants the ball, and he gets it. Plays it out wide. It's Manny. Manny, what's he going to do now? Manny plays it back to Al, who splits the defense. Couldn't get past the defender, but it's going to be a foul called against David Brogue. And just the deliberate play of Al Zimmerman, just always steady and deliberate, knows exactly what he wants to do. And he was able to draw the foul. Now the Artesians looking again here. Good step through by Gomez. And now he looks to run. Gomez finds Afonso on the far wing. Afonso, tracked by Marquez, gets around him. Afonso couldn't get around him, and Marquez with a great recovery to win it back. But in this back and forth game, CFC wins it back, held in by Shot. Now Sosa looks to run, but he can't get past Marquez. Jose Sosa out of UCLA playing for CFC. Didn't make the trip on the first game. Made the trip here, and he's playing tonight. It's Gomez now to Curry. Now to Denley with Fairhurst chasing, plays to Opong. Bad giveaway there, flicked up by And a foul's going to be called on Apong as he got Isidro right in the leg with his cleats, and the official finally calling the foul there. Boyle standing over it. He's going to play it back. Dobson back to Boyle. Plays it up into the middle. It's Fairhurst with the flick on to Zimmerman. Can he get there before shot? No, he's going to be bodied off the ball by shot, but he's going to keep it in. Flicked up. It was dangerous as Ndoyen got a foot to it, but it had just gone out of bounds for a goal kick. But a dangerous challenge there by Boyd Curry as he put a shoulder into Zimmerman and could have been dangerous in the box there. There's Marco Afonso with the long ball for Opong, who looked to be offside, and the official let it go, and so did Opong as he knew he was offside. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. Hit the 19-minute mark here.
Hey fans, if you haven't already, be sure to check out the food carts and beer garden at the northwest corner of the field. Grab some tacos from Los Panditas and a beer from Sanny Am Brewing while you watch this evening's match.
Oh, Sanny Am Brewing on the premises. I didn't know that they were offering beer tonight, but looks like beer's on the menu tonight. Long throw in to Silva. It's going to be taken by Boyle. Boyle plays up. It's going to be flicked out of bounds, and it's going to be off a shot, and it's going to be a throw in for Oly Town. And now a giveaway off the boot of Ndoyen. Sosa with the ball into the corner. Duty's there. Gets it into Afonso. Afonso running away from goal with 3 players on him, and he's going to force the throw in. He's going to win a throw in. Throw in now deep in the zone, right in front of the USL2. The banner. Throw in comes to Sosa. Sosa ends up getting it back. Gets around a man. Cuts it back into the middle. Does he get away? Flicks it over. It's going to be knocked out of play for a goal kick. He got it to Brogue, but Brogue couldn't put anything on it, and it's going to go out harmlessly for a goal kick. But CFC, once again, putting the pressure on the Artesians. Already up 1-0, now trying to add to it. Ball batted around, finally won by CFC, but a bad play, almost won by Zimmerman, but held in, and now Brogue with it. Brogue with space. Boyle comes to meet him, plays it out wide to Apong. Apong, Denley. Denley couldn't get around Manny, and he eventually does. Now Denley plays it into the middle, and it's going to be cleared out eventually by the Artesians, but again, heavy pressure put on. And CFC asking a lot of questions of this defense right now. Already up 1. If you missed the beginning of the game, it was an early goal 5 minutes in. And then we had a bit of a delay because of the teddy bear toss out on the field. So we'll be playing a few extra minutes of stoppage time, I would imagine, because of that. And in the meantime, we got a corner kick, hand up, ball in. Rising up to head it out is Isidro Prado Huerta, but he keeps it in this end as it goes out for a corner kick. Marco Afonso, the goal scorer, is the one taking the kicks right now. Another corner kick coming in. A beautiful ball. Gets through everybody. As, boy, that was close. It looked like Boyd Curry just skied above everybody, tried to get a head on it but missed. It was cleared out by the Artesians, but only about 35 yards out. It's going to be another throw-in in the attacking zone for CFC. Apong into the middle. Takes a long ball, always rising into the nets, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Gil De La Luz with the ball on the far sideline now, taken off. Heavy pressure by Isidro, and the clearance is going to get played up, and Jose Marquez is going to let it go out for a throw-in. Tony Andoyan gets it into the middle. Gil De La Luz shepherded off the ball, and now a foul is going to be called. Oh, and now fight is coming on as we had punches that look like were thrown, and if things have gotten heated here early as Gil De La Luz just missed the ball and hit the player, and Jose Sosa took exception to that and threw a punch at Gil De La Luz, and we'll have to see how this one gets played out by the official. And from my vantage point, Jose Sosa should be getting a red card here, but we'll see what the official says. The official is going to meet with the AR and kind of figure out what, if anything, is going to be meted out as far as justice goes. And what the players didn't see is that Gil just missed the ball. It was nothing malicious. He just missed the ball. And we're going to let the officials work this out. Players unhappy right now. The unfortunate thing is that it all started with a miss hit on the ball. Again, nothing malicious. Official now coming over to talk to the coach. No, he's coming over to talk to the fourth official. And we're going to have an extended period of stoppage time at the end of the first half because of this. You never like to see this, but tempers can flare rather quickly in a match like this. And of course, we don't have the benefit of instant replay to see what happened. But I think that if you're going to give a red card to one, you have to give a red card to the other. So we'll see what the official does. So the official calling over Jose Sosa. Sosa getting a talking to. Still lots of confusion as to what is going on. So a yellow card issued to Sosa and a yellow card issued to Neil Boyle. And now Gil de la Luz coming over. And Gil de la Luz is going to get a yellow card. So I'm going to see the replay here. Yeah, so I'm not going to talk about the replay,
number 10 from CFC,
but
Jose Sosa, as well as number 8 from the Artesians, Neo Boyd, and number 12 from the Artesians, Gilbert de la Cruz.
So 3 yellow cards. And boy, both teams should be considered lucky that they are playing with 11 men right now, as the officials decided only yellow cards to be meted out for that infraction, which started as a miss hit that turned into a fracas, which turned into a Donnybrook as we play down in the 30th minute here now, as we've been wasting about 5 minutes trying to figure this out. And what we're left with is a free kick. Tempers are still high, and we'll see how this plays out for the rest of the game. It's Afonso. The long ball in, headed up over by Curry, and it's going to go out for a corner kick, actually off the head of Cole Dobson. So I did get to see a replay, and it looked like there was contact by the CFC player, which led to contact from the Oly Town player, and no further punishment needed at the time being. Corner kick comes in, headed down by Curry, cleared out by Isidro into the legs of Andoyan, who flips it up. Gil wins it, and now a long one by Isidro, who's taken off the ball by Apong, and a foul's going to be called against Jeremy Apong. Free kick coming up. Hopefully you all can bear with me as I suffer through this broadcast with post-COVID coughing syndrome, but still bringing you all the action here from the CFC complex in Salem, Oregon. Temperature has gone down about 10 degrees here in the last 30 minutes, which is perfect. And we'll get restarted here. A throw-in as the ball, there's low fences here, and the balls are flying all over the place out here. But ball finally in, long throw-in by Denley, headed up by Marquez. It's Sosa who kicks the ball into the arm of Marquez. Nothing you can do there as it went ball to hand. No foul needed. Now Andoyan plays it back, taken off the ball by Shot. But a giveaway, and now Isidro gets it, and now Isidro fouled by Brogue, as Brogue came in from behind and did the foul. I'm going to bring it back. Oly Town trying to get a quick restart, but called back by the official, and now Al Zimmerman going to start up once again. Plays it over to Neal. Isidro. And now another foul as Isidro gets fouled again by Brogue. And referee says no more. He says one more from you, Mr. Brogue, and you're going to be in the book. 2 quick fouls against Isidro by Brogue will bring out that reaction from the official every time. So Zimmerman and Doyle. I say Doyle, it's Boyle. As I'm going off of the PA guy who's mispronouncing his name. But it's Neil Boyle. Now a throw into Andoyan. Andoyan cuts around the corner, plays it into the middle. McCallion sprawls onto the turf, grabs it. in the Ricky Fowler-inspired kit. Lays it off, and now Boyd Curry. Curry played it back. Ooh, dangerous ball as Ndoyen was lurking. Heavy pressure. Ball played out to Duty, played to Sosa. Afonso. Now Schott has it. Sebastian Schott. And now Curry resetting over to Gomez. Antonio Gomez just weaving his way through the defense. Got it to Afonso, who tried the 1-2, but it was won back by the Artesians. And now, after a quick flop, it's a giveaway. It's Opong who shoots it, but Manny, once again, right there to make the block on the shot by Opong. So Manny Nicasio just having a great game, as we have come to expect every time so far. Really putting the clamps on Opong and recovering nicely there to block the shot. Leads to a corner kick, which comes right now. Rising up was Gomez. Got a head to it, but clears it up over the crossbar into the netting. And it's going to be a free kick, goal kick. Dobson to Isidro. Isidro gets around a couple guys, wins it. Shot. Make that Brogue needing to be careful there, because Brogue can't foul Isidro again. So Marquez now has it for the Artesians. Ball played up in the middle. It's Ndoyen into the middle for Gill. Gill out wide. Isidro with the long looping ball looking for Ndoyen. Finds him. Ndoyen with the turn. Gets around Duty. Still has it, and he plays it off of Duty. It's going to go out for a corner kick for the Artesians, their first of the game. As Duty, the UCLA player, Grayson Duty from Hermosa Beach, California. And it's going to be a corner kick now coming up. Al Zimmerman right in front of the CFC Beer Garden. Hand up, ball in. It's a low ball played into the middle, but cleared out by Grayson Duty. Opong chasing, but Manny gets there first, and Manny's going to shield it out of bounds. It's going to go out for a throw-in. There was the Oregon Cup going, or the Capital Cup going on out here at this complex. Bunch of teams, youth teams playing, and on the field before us, team being coached by Seattle Sounders legend James Riley, down on the field coaching a bunch of youth playing against the CFC U18 squad. Now Boyle tried to recover. Oh, and a good job. Gabriel Silva got through three players, but just couldn't get the last pass. And the Artesians escape again. Manny up to Jason. Jason plays it to Isidro. Back to Manny. Now Jose Marquez in plenty of space. Plays it up quickly, gets it back. Fairhurst making a run. Ball comes in, looking for him. Denley with a good job of tracking. Can he get it out of play? He does. Manny was chasing, but it's going to go out for a throw-in. Manny looking for somebody, finds Fairhurst, who makes the turn. Can he keep it in play? He does, but he loses out to Denley. Good defensive recovery by Nick Denley. And now another great defensive play, this time by Marco Afonso, who gets it away from Manny. Manny recovers, and the defense able to set up before anything happens. And now Afonso has switched to the near side, and now he's got the ball on his feet. He switched with the Pong. A Pong now had enough of Manny, and he went to the far side. Now he's got Colin the Branch on him. Manny with a good step through there, intercepts the ball. Artesians look to run. It's Zimmerman. Finds a streaking Gale De La Luz. Is going to be cleared out by McCallion. Isidro plays it off of a Pong, and it's going to go out for a throw-in. McCallion had to come off his line to get that one. So we're 38-30 into the first half, but like I said, we're going to have plenty of stoppage time, at least 6 minutes, I would imagine. Between teddy bears and fisticuffs, we've got lots of stoppage time coming for your viewing pleasure. Brogue looking for a streaking a Pong, but played it way too far in front of him. It's going to go out for a throw-in as things have kind of ground to a little bit of a standstill here in the midfield. 1-0 is the score. An early goal by Marco Afonso. And now Manny tried to get it past the aforementioned Afonso, but he plays it out for a throw-in. And Manny is going to take this throw. And Doyen. Ball played back to Curry. Curry able to play it way up over the sunshade into the head of Jose Marquez. Boyle loses the ball to shot. And now Sosa looks for a long ball for a streaking Afonso and finds him. Manny recovers, bodies him up. Plays it into the middle. It's Brogue. Brogue lays it off. Nobody made the run. It was Gabriel Silva who was closest. But the ball just sneaked out of his reach, and Sawyer able to corral it and gets things back in order. Pushing everybody up. Long ball by Sawyer. Curry rises to meet it. Won by Isidro. Held down by Al Zimmerman. Kept in by the Artesians, but Curry races over to get it, and he's able to clear it out for a Pong. A Pong now. Colin the Branch all over him. And it's going to be won by Al Zimmerman. No foul called. And a good job by Duty to win the ball from Isidro. And now a Pong comes away with it. But now Fairhurst with the interception. Fairhurst tried to find Boyle, but Boyle made a different move than he was expecting. And the break could be on, but no. Afonso pulls it back. It's shot. Sebastian shot. Now to Brogue. Gomez. Shot to Gabriel Silva from Rio Grande College. Chipped up by Sosa. Silva brings it down. Silva with the chip. It's going to be pawed away by Sawyer Price. Sawyer Price looking like an adult blocking a child on a peewee basketball court there. Getting two hands on the block. Denley now on the run. Manny chasing him down, but Denley gets away. Denley plays into the middle. It's going to be headed out by Marquez. Boyle clears it out, looking for Andoyan, but held in by CFC, but cleared by Oly Town. Now Gomez heads it, but loses it. He plays it backwards. Duty forced to chase. Now he's got to play all the way back to McCallion. And McCallion going to reset the offense now. Long ball for Denley. Denley finds it but loses it, wins it back. Fairhurst still fighting. And the official calls it a throw-in for the Artesians as the CFC player shepherded it out for the other team throw-in. So now Marco Afonso with it. Afonso and Manny once again right there with the defensive stop. Forces the throw, and it's taken all the way back to midfield, and now Jose Sosa with it. And Boyd Curry looks to restart. It's Afonso who gets around Manny. Afonso plays into the middle. Silva was the man he was looking for, but Marquez able to get there and toe poke it into the hands of Price. Good recovery by Marquez, but a giveaway right back by the Artesians. As we are into the 45th minute here. As Denley has it now. Denley plays back. It's Boyd Curry now. Curry to Sosa. In the middle, Boyle on him, plays it out to Schott. Schott pushes away Al Zimmerman, plays it back to Curry. Into the middle, it's Afonso. And now given away by the Artesians, or to the Artesians. Now, Gil de la Luz plays it to Neal. Neal wins it. Neal pulls it back to Zimmerman. Cole Dobson now looking for anybody. Dobson plays it back to Sawyer. Now Jose Marquez with acres of space out on the far side. Let's see what he wants to do. He'll play it methodically up, gets it to Colin. Jose still with the ball. Al Zimmerman now clears it way up, headed out by Gomez. And now Denley looks to move here on the near side. Sebastian Schott with it. Plays it into the middle. Finds Gabriel Silva. Silva out wide. And Duty could not get a foot on it. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. Right idea, just not the right execution as that ball goes out for a goal kick. I'd like to thank our live stream sponsor, of course, Lucky Dog Casino.
Center referee has indicated a minimum 5 minutes of stoppage time.
Lucky Dog Casino on the way up to Port Townsend. Take a stop, eat at the Drift, play some games. Thank you for your support this season and in seasons past. My guest was off by 1 minute. We have a minimum of 5 minutes stoppage time here in the first half. Foul called against Colin the Branch as he stopped any sort of breakaway from happening. So a free kick coming up. Sebastian Schott with it. Afonso, the recipient, gets it on the near side. Manny tracks back. Manny slips and falls, and now Afonso with room to run. Afonso gets around Dobson. Dobson forces the ball out. It's going to go out for a corner kick. It looks like he must have got a leg on it. So CFC's been close on some of these corner kicks so far. Let's see what they do here. Afonso with the hand up, delivers the ball, punched out by Sawyer Price, away from a leaping Gomez. And now Boyd Curry is going to win it back. Curry takes the long shot that goes wide. It was always going wide. Good effort, but from a long way out. And Sawyer Price watches it go for a goal kick. So restart coming up. It's Andoyan who gets it now. Andoyan loses out to Schott. Andoyan wins it back, and now it's going to be a foul called against Andoyan. So Sosa's going to restart it, gets it to Curry. Curry with the long ball out wide to Grayson Duty. Duty plays it back into the middle, loops around, gets past Gill, but gives it away to Al Zimmerman. Now Zimmerman with the ball. just deliberately making his way down the field. Duty just riding him the whole way down. Plays it out wide to Tony. And Doyen gets around his man. And Doyen gets around. He got around Gomez, but Gomez blocked it out for a corner kick. So corner kick number 2 coming up for the Artesians. As they try to level this thing up as we approach halftime here from John Chambers Field at the CFC complex in Salem, Oregon. Yeah, great idea having the corner flag right in front of the beer garden. Ball comes in, headed down. Oh, it just went over the head of Fairhurst. And Denley looking to make a breakout. It's Apong. Apong taken off the ball by Manny, but a quick throw for Brogue. Brogue with the chip, and it's going to go into the net for a goal. A quick throw and a quick shot leads to a quick goal.
Number 8, David Brogue.
So David Brogue, right before halftime, gets another one on the board for CFC Atletico. Just a nice chipped shot over the head of Sawyer Price into the back of the net for a 2-0 lead. And the Artesians now with work to do in the second half. It's a smart play by Apong. It was a quick throw. Brogue streaking, and the Artesians didn't get back in time. And nothing Price could do as he was caught off his line. And it is a 2-goal deficit at the break. As we enter the break, we're not quite there yet. Oh, and a bad pass, almost a giveaway to Gabriel Silva. The Artesians come away with it. Oly Town. Up to Gill. Gill finds Isidro. Now the long ball into the corner for Andoyan. Can he get there? He can. Andoyan looking for a cross. Gets around his man. Plays it into the middle. It's going to be blocked out by Duty, and it's going to be another corner kick. Zimmerman racing into the corner. This is probably going to be the last play of the first half. So Zimmerman going to stand over the top of it. Hand goes up. The ball comes in. Play to the back post is going to be over everybody. Eventually won by Isidro, who's going to circle around. He's going to play it. It's going to be blocked, but Dobson controls it. Dobson plays it up into the middle, but it's going to shank wide and go behind for a goal kick. So McCallion now with the long ball, and that's going to do it for the first half. The referee blows his whistle, and we've reached halftime with the score CFC Atletico 2, Oly Town 0. We're going to take a quick break as we recover our voices and bring you the second half of action after a short break here on the Oly Town Broadcasting Network.
meet my husband.
No, we got kegnog once, didn't we?
Yep.
What can I get started for you?
The smash fill chicken bites and the white with cider.
Cider, yeah. We just got root beer and fries. It's kind of a treat. When did you try that?
Really good try out a new place. This place looks awesome. We have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught thoroughly. Let's do 2 artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's? to meet my husband.
So we got eggnog once, didn't we?
Yep.
What can I get started for you?
The Smashville chicken bites and the white with cider.
Cider, yeah. We just got root beer and fries. It's kind of a treat. Wanted to try that.
Try out a new place. This place looks awesome. They have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught thoroughly. Let's do 2 artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's?
And we are back to the action here. Sorry for the delay, but a little bit of copyright infringement issues that we were going to have if we had come on the air. Can't come on when there's music playing in the background. So here we are now, just underway here in the second half. 2-0 is the score. I'm John McGlamery here bringing you the action today. And as always, as I still continue to suffer through post-COVID syndrome, but I'll bring you the action again. And then tomorrow morning, don't forget, 11 a.m. kickoff, the NWPL championship match between the Oly Town Artesians and CFC Atletico, live from Willamette University, just about 3 miles down the road from here. We'll be bringing you the action tomorrow morning as well, as the Oly Town women go for a trophy, which would be the first one in the Oly Town history. And now a giveaway, and now Tony Andoyan with the long shot. It's going to be held in by Fairhurst. Fairhurst tried to make a nifty move, but it was broken up. One change to talk about, Trevor Thompson coming in for Isidro Prado Huerta. And now a throw in on the ball. Opong thought it was a foul, but it was not. He's been beaten up pretty good today, but not getting a lot of calls from the official. Just a quick recap, we did have a little bit of a fracas in the first half that led to 3 yellow cards, 2 to Oly Town, 1 to CFC. An early goal by Marco Afonso, and then a late goal by David Brogue right at the end of stoppage time, the difference in the game. And that's where we are. 2-0 is the score, as McCallion looks to just take the air out of the ball right now, making the Artesians chase early in the second half. Gabriel Silva plays it to Sosa. Sosa gets around Boyle, taken off the ball by Zimmerman, one back by Sosa. Kicked up and out on the far side by Denley, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Artesians. Trevor Thompson playing out now here on the near side wing, and Gil de la Luz playing in the center. Throw-in comes for Andoyan, plays it back to Manny. Manny to Andoyan. Step through by Schott, who wins it, and now taken down from behind by De La Luz, and a foul called. Free kick coming up. It's going to be played back by Sosa to Curry. Curry's going to play it over to Gomez right in front of us here. Curry steps around his man, plays it down wide for Opong, and he gets there. Opong plays it in. It's going to be headed off of Manny and out of play for a corner kick. Well, we've got time. I'd like to thank CFC Atletico again. Their staff has been very accommodating for us here down here in Salem, so thank you all. So a corner kick coming up now for Atletico. Marco Afonso standing over it. Hand up, ball in. It's another beautiful ball headed out by the defense. And a foul is going to be called as Denley goes down. And we've also got somebody down in the box. I believe that was Gomez who's down in the box, Alejandro Gomez. or Antonio Gomez, excuse me, out of Cal Baptist. And he's still down. He's not looking too happy right now. I think he got hit in an uncomfortable place, so we can allow him as much time as he needs to recover down there in the penalty box. So foul's going to be called here. Or free kick coming up. Excuse me, the foul's already been called. Afonso standing over it. So here comes the free kick. Afonso. Good delivery. Curls in, but it goes over everybody into the back fencing behind the goal, and it's going to be a goal kick. Crowd getting unhappy. They want cards. They want cards for every foul at this point. So a long ball headed up and out. Headed on. Held in. It's Gabriel Silva who plays it out wide. Denley now with a good run. Sawyer comes out to meet it, and he's able to bring it in and play it down to Jose Marquez. Up to Zimmerman, back to Marquez, but it's going to be close. It's going to be Marquez who wins it back, and he's going to be taken off by Afonso. No foul called, and it's going to be played back and out of play by Colin LeBranch. And it's going to be a corner kick coming up once again. So another corner kick coming up. Long looping ball headed down but out of play. Goes wide of the goal mouth. It's going to be a goal kick. Ball won back by Afonso. Just sloppy play out of the break by the Artesians. Sosa now. Stepped up. Gomez steps up. Now the ball played out wide. And it's going to be an offside call against David Brogue. So Brogue called for the offside. Is going to be a free kick coming up for the Artesians. Marquez going to take it. Long ball played up, and Doyen tries to get there. Headed on by Gomez, and out of chasing is Thompson, and Thompson's going to let it go out for a throw. Thompson plays back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets through. Defender, but taken off the ball by Schott. And now Gomez tries to clear it. Step forward by Curry. A great job to get around Fairhurst. Plays it out wide to Denley. And looking to clear the zone now is CFC. Sun approaching the horizon line here. It's going to be one back by the Artesians. Flicked up. It's going to be Fairhurst who loses out to Denley. Fairhurst wins it back, though, and it's going to be cleared out by Curry, out for another throw. The Artesians look to keep the pressure mounting here. Into the middle. It's going to be a step up. It's Schott with the long ball looking for Afonso and finds him. Afonso cuts into the middle, cuts into the outside, plays it back to Duty. Duty races into the middle. Thompson races to meet him, forces the ball back to midfield. Long ball looking for Sosa, but it's going to be held by Sawyer Price. and it's going to be Al Zimmerman on the break. And a foul is going to be called on Doyen as Curry steps up. Dangerous tackle and then a push down. And now a foul is going to be called against Brogue, who again with the foul, and lucky not to get a yellow for dissension on that one as he screamed right in the ref's face. And Doyen gets the restart as the crowd is starting to get nasty against the Artesians players and coaching staff. That ball's played back. Marquez gets it. And now Sawyer steps forward. Ball for Fairhurst. Fairhurst tries to get there. Denley puts it down. Shoulder to shoulder. Ball goes out. Throw-in coming up for CFC. Now Andoyan once again gets around the defense. Plays it up. Ball comes back to Andoyan. One-on-one. The shot to score! Tony Andoyan puts it past McCallion, and the Artesians are back in this thing. It's 2-1. Tony Andoyan with a 1-2 that will work to perfection. Nothing McCallion could do, and it's 2-1. Oly Town back in this thing.
9, Anthony Andoyan.
And the Artesians are going to make a couple changes here. It's like Sammy Tafoya's coming in as well as Max Hauser. Tony Andoyan coming out. We're going to clap Tony out of the game. That was a great job by him. Get that goal, and Colin LeBranch going to come out as well. And the Artesians find themselves, just like the first game against CFC, trying to fight their way back from a deficit.
Checking into the game for the Artesians, number 18, Max Hauser, replacing number 9, Anthony Ondoyan.
And that ball's going to be played up. Manny's going to head it out.
Tafola, replacing number 21, Colin LeBranch.
So a headed ball out. It's going to be a throw-in coming up for the Atletico squad. It's going to be Nick Denley who's going to take over. Going to throw this in. He's going to look for Opong and throw it in to Brogue as Brogue goes flying over the top of Fairhurst for no apparent reason and then wants a foul called. So Duty now with the ball for Atletico. Gets around Tafoya, his first action of the game. Zimmerman chasing, plays it up. It's Afonso, 1-2 with Sosa. Sosa now plays it into the middle. Gets it into the middle for Silva with a curling shot that goes wide. A good effort by Silva, but a tough shot all the way as his back was to the goal. And he had a falling away effort, but boy, an effort by the way. So 58 minutes into the game, and it's 2-1. Boy, what a goal by Tony Andoyan to get the Artesians back into things here. As Neil Boyle's getting some attention now. The referee's walking him off the field. So it's going to be a goal kick now. Sawyer with the long clearance. Headed down by Denley. Won by Manny. Manny's going to shepherd it out. It's going to go out for a throw. Boyle waved back in. Ball's won by Atletico as Sosa comes away with it. He's going to play it over to Gomez. And now reset it with Curry. Hauser chasing Gomez. Now out wide, it's Duty. Duty taken off the ball by Tafoya, but it's held in, and now Afonso on the far side plays it in. Marquez got a boot to it. Dobson comes away with it, plays it out wide, but is going to go for a throw. He couldn't keep it in play, and Atletico now with a throw-in deep in the Oly Town zone. Now Zimmerman's going to come away with it. A nice back heel flick to Thompson. Now Hauser has it. Hauser trying to get a boot on it. Couldn't get one. And Thompson was making the run, but Hauser just couldn't get a boot to it. So CFC going to come away. It's Sebastian's shot. Now to Grayson Duty, up to Afonso. Forced into the middle by Thompson, plays it straight into the middle to Sosa. Sosa with a left-footed chip to Brogue, plays it into the middle. It's going to be kicked out by Marquez just in the nick of time. And now the Artesians look to do something now on the breakout. It's Trevor Thompson, plays it up to Hauser. Hauser back to Tafoya, flicks it up, and Sosa comes away with it. Sosa out wide. It's Afonso tried to play it into the middle, but Dobson there to break it up and force the throw in. Long throw coming in, headed back. Marquez cleared it off the body of Brogue, and it's going to go out for an Oly Town throw. And then just like that, a giveaway right back to Brogue. Brogue left-footed shot right into the breadbasket of Price. And Price able to smother it with his belly. And he's going to let it go out wide to Cole Dobson. And the Artesians looking to get that second goal now. Headed out, it's Gil de la Luz in space, gets it to Neal. Neal plays it, it's going to be two players that go down. And the Artesians have a bit of a break here. Now Thompson, with his back to the goal, forced out wide, plays it into the middle, going to be cleared out by Sosa. So Sosa clears it out, and we're going to go back and take a look at the two Atletico players who kicked their own feet, so that's just unfortunate for those two players. And we got two substitutions coming in now for CFC Atletico. It's be number 4, Nacho Aperte. He's going to be one of them, and boy, it looks like we got somebody in a lot of discomfort down there for CFC Atletico. I didn't see who it was. It might be Sebastian Schott. It was just two players going for the ball. Oh, it's actually Grayson Duty who got the little worse for wear. It was Schott who was the other player. Just an unfortunate coming together by two players on the same team. So Duty off, but he's going to go back in. He looks to be okay. So a corner kick coming up now for the Artesians is going to be Neil Boyle standing over the top of it. Boyle with the ball, comes in, punched out by McCallion, and he sprawls to the turf, gets it out, but it's going to be a throw as Duty makes his way back in. So Nick Denley coming out as well as Jose Sosa.
For Atletico, number 4, Jose Alastrui.
So Jose Alastrui.
Replacing number 10, Jose Sosa.
And Oscar Bade coming in.
And number 18, Oscar Body.
Coming
Replacing
in
number 17, Nicholas Denley.
for CFC. We have the great spot of being right 3 feet from the PA speaker, so you hear it as I hear it. So 2 subs coming in. It's Sosa out, Nacho in. And a throw-in coming up for the Artesians in the attacking zone. Throw into Zimmerman. Plays it back. It's going to be held in. Zimmerman still has it, but it's going to be toe poked out. As Brogue tries to get around Dobson and can't. It's going to be won by Zimmerman, and he toe taps his way around. Played back, cleared up into the middle. Played off the body as Gill goes down and he gets pushed by a player. And it's going to be a foul against the Artesians. I don't know how they missed that as Gill got the ball and got shoved down by Boyd Curry. Curry plays it into the middle. It's shot out to Gomez. Duty. Back heel to Gomez, flicked up into the middle. Marquez with a good job of bodying the ball, wins it as far as midfield. It's going to be held in by Schott. And now Schott loses out to Boyle, and Boyle plays it up. Gil de la Luz now plays it into the middle. Zimmerman tried to get past Brogue but couldn't, and it's going to be Nacho Apuerte who comes away with it. And now Apong tried to go for it, but Sawyer comes up strong and slides in before Apong could get there. And now life still with the Artesians. Tafoya. Thompson chased by Alistue. Marquez. Over to Dobson. Coach Smith imploring his team to go higher. Ball lost by Apong, held in to Zimmerman, and now played out to Marquez. Now Tafoya headed back into the middle. It's Hauser, lays it off. It's Boyle. Boyle plays it to the outside. Tried to get around Schott, but couldn't. And now Afonso with control, and Hauser's going to win it in the attacking area. Tries to get around Duty. It's going to go out for a throw, and the Artesians maintain possession of the ball. Tafoya standing over it, plays it to Neal. Back to Tafoya, cuts to his left foot. It's going to be a slide tackle clearance held out by CFC, and they're going to come away with it as Nacho gets the ball and plays it out wide, gets it to Body, and now Curry comes away with the ball. Slicing ball played up. Fairhurst got to it, couldn't win it, and now Afonso comes away with it. Afonso to Silva, taken off the ball by Zimmerman. Zimmerman out wide. It's Tafoya. Tafoya cuts to the middle. Plays it to Neal. Double team comes. He's going to lose it, but Dobson there to clean up the mess. And now Marquez looks to break out. Boyle gets around 2, loses the ball to Afonso, and Hauser tracks back to win it. Good job by Max Hauser. And now Boyle with people on him. Double team, no foul called. Triple team came, he lost it. And now here comes Nacho on the near side. Duty now plays it up. It's going to go out for a throw to the Artesians. As we're approaching, well, we're at 68 minutes now played in this game. 2-1 the score. Tony Andoyan, his last touch of the game was a goal that got the Artesians back within 1. And they've been trying to find the equalizer ever since. Hauser coming on with a lot of energy coming off the bench. Now Afonso played up to him, now into the middle. And now a foul's going to be called on Al Zimmerman as he got into Afonso, as Afonso goes down, and a foul's going to be called. I think it might have been Gill, but I don't. So another substitution coming in, another set of substitutions coming in. Looks like number 20, Nate Sherwood, coming in. But a free kick before any of that happens, a three-man wall. Afonso standing over it with Nacho. Still some talking going on. The official, more chatting with players. There's been a lot of chatting with players today. So the step over, Afonso with the shot that goes just high. If we were playing rugby, that would be I think they call that a try or a behind, one of the two. I don't know. But it was right through the goalpost of the rugby goal.
Sherwood. Replacing number 14, Jeremy Opong. And number 16, Pablo Greenlee.
So
replacing number 5, Grayson Duty.
So Pablo Greenlee coming in for Grayson Duty, one UCLA player in for the other. And Jeremy Opong coming out for Nate Sherwood. So a long run by Manny. Manny gets on top of it. Gill plays it off. Couldn't get the right ball, but he wins it back, and it's going to be held in by Manny and then taken off by Curry. Curry with a good job to maintain possession, and now the break could be on for Atletico. It's a long cross. It goes far post looking for Sherwood. Ball comes in. Saved by Price. Double save by Price. Oh, my goodness. Sawyer Price keeping the Artesians in this game. Gabriel Silva just needed to put a foot on it and it would have gone in, but Price able to break it in or break it up, and now the break could be on. It's Jason Fairhurst. Plays it out wide to Hauser. Hauser keeps it in play. Hauser taking off the ball. It's going to go out for a corner kick. So the Artesians with the corner kick coming up as Craig Johnson looks to make his way into the game. So we'll see if they're allowed to make that sub before the corner kick. Yes, they are. Fairhurst out. Craig Johnson in as Al Zimmerman's going to stand over this corner kick. 2-1 the score. Artesians looking to level things up here. So the hand up now. The ball's going to come in. It's a nice curler to the back post. Wide open. Marquez saved! Saved off the line by McCallion. And they're calling on offside. Oh, my goodness. It was a perfect corner kick right onto the head of Marquez. And it was saved.
Now into the game for the Artesians, number 22, Craig Johnson, replacing number 20, Jason Fairhurst.
So McCallion with the restart. It's going to be Gomez with it. Sherwood plays it back to Greenlee, but plays it behind him, and it's going to go out for a throw. Hauser back to Tafoya. Trevor Thompson into the middle for Zimmerman. Now space for Thompson. Good recovery by Sherwood, but he's going to lose it to Tafoya. Tafoya's going to play it into the middle. He thought Boyle was going, but Boyle didn't go. And now shouldered down by Brogue. Won by Silva. Still Silva, shot comes in, and the shot goes to the back of the net. Gabriel Silva.
Number 9.
Gabriel Silva with a one-man wrecking crew on that play as he dribbled through the defense, beat Sawyer Price far post, and put Capital Football Club up by 2 once again. It is now 3-1. So Gabriel Silva, denied about 3 minutes ago by Sawyer Price, gets his revenge and puts one into the back of the net. And it is 3-1. Oly Town enjoying a nice run of play, but just unable to find that equalizer. They were close on the headed ball by Marquez. Now Gill has it at midfield. Gill out wide to Manny as the red smoke from the smoke bomb comes in. Manny with the turn, tries to get around Afonso and can't. Afonso takes it off his feet, wins it back. Manny tracks back, tries to win it. It's played into the middle. It's a ball played down, looking for the attacking run, I believe, of Nacho, but unable to get a foot on it. And now Nacho goes down as Hauser with the tackle. So Gomez now has it for CFC. Won by Thompson. Trevor Thompson to Tafoya, chipped up to Hauser, but out of his reach. It's won by Schott. CFC just taking the air out right now, making Oly chase as Gomez steps up, plays it all the way back to Curry. Gill with the chase. Curry steps up, plays it into the middle, won by Manny. Manny. Body played it out, and it's going to be a throw-in for, it's going to be a free kick, actually. So Manny with the free kick coming up. He's going to lay it off for Neal and move up the field as the sun is about ready to set here on the Willamette Valley, pollen capital of the world. Thompson now with the ball, played it up, but it's broken up by Sherwood and then played up and off the feet of Gil de la Luz, and now more substitutions coming in for Atletico. Nathan Masters coming in, as well as Andrew Nunez. Those two players coming in for CFC.
Checking in for Atletico, number 6, Andrew Nunez.
Coming off is going to be
Replacing
Afonso
8,
and David Brogue.
And number 2, Nathan Masters. Replacing number 7, Marco Afonso.
So a throw-in coming up. Zimmerman pressuring. Played back. Ball chipped up, looking for a runner. It's Nunez, but Marquez wins it. Played up by Sawyer Price up into the middle. Zimmerman tracking, tries to get ahead, can't, gets a leg on it. And now Hauser commits the foul, and that's going to go for a free kick. Long ball over the head of Nathan Masters from Bowling Green State University. I Ziggy Zumba, Zumba, Zumba. If you know, you know, Brandon Cartwright. So here comes a scrum in the middle of the field. It's going to be eventually a foul called against CFC. So the quick restart now by Zimmerman is going to be played up. It's Manny now. Manny chips it up to De La Luz. Gill out wide to Sammy. Thompson looking to run. Tafoya takes it into the middle. Played down in low. It's Johnson who plays it in, but it's going to go wide for a goal kick. Good idea by Craig Johnson to make a cutting run, but unable to make it happen. And it looks like we might be getting our first look at the youngster Landon Sexton as he strips off the penny, and he's going to come in for the Artesians. Just a high school junior, senior to be. The future is bright for that young man for sure, and he'll be making his way in shortly. So the ball chipped up. It's looking for Greenlee. Greenlee chips it up across. It's going to be Silva who couldn't get a foot on it, held in by Masters, and it falls to Zimmerman. Zimmerman tried to clear it to Gill, but it's held in by CFC. It's Nacho who played it to Greenlee. Back to Shot. Shot to Gomez. Gomez loses it. McCallion all the way up off his line. Chasing is Tafoya. Gomez gets away. And now Greenlee looks to run. Greenlee from Harvard Westlake High School in Hollywood, California. He was destined to play at UCLA. He was born on the campus of UCLA. Brandon Cartwright, these are the things that I find in my research, my opposition research. Born at Ronald Reagan Medical Center on the campus of UCLA and plays at UCLA. It was written in the stars. So foul called as Zimmerman tried to make his way through. And substitutions now coming in. It's going to be Landon Sexton in for Neil Boyle and Ben Wilkerson in for Gil de la Luz.
Checking in for the Artesians, number 7, Landon Sexton, replacing number 8, Neil Boyd, and number 19, Ben Wilkinson, replacing number 12.
And that ball, that free kick came in, and Max Hauser just couldn't get a foot on it. And it went right through everybody, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. So Landon Sexton making his debut for the Artesians. Good to see him get some action. He's going to be a senior at North Thurston High School, my alma mater. My alma mater, North Thurston High School. Home of soccer greats Casey Keller, Ty Johnson, Brett Burris, Ryan Perkins, Matt Herrera. Just Oly legends. And Landon Sexton's the next one on the list. So Gabriel Silva tried to get around Dobson, or make that Thompson. Nope, that's Dobson. Couldn't do it. Dobson played it out. It's going to be a throw-in. Quick throw to Silva. Silva played it back. It's going to be played off the legs. And Marquez caught the deflection, forced the save out of Sawyer Price. I don't think it was going anywhere, but then it hit Marquez and almost went to the goal. So Marquez now has it to Thompson. Up to the middle, looking for Tafoya. And it's played all the way back to McCallion. McCallion now with a long slicing ball. It's going to be won by Marquez, who shepherds it out, but it doesn't go out, and it's going to be held in by CFC. And now a foul is going to be called against Nacho as he takes down Jose Marquez. The AR called it. So a quick restart now for Thompson as we approach the 84th minute of action. Sexton gets a head on it. And it's going to be a foul against Nathan Masters as he got the head of Landon Sexton. Sexton moving up as Zimmerman takes a short free kick. Plays it out wide. It's Johnson to Tafoya. And Jose Marquez now with plenty of space to pick something out. Out wide to Trevor. Hauser 1-2 with Thompson. Thompson plays it into the middle. He plays it into the cross, and nobody's there. It goes right across the face of goal. McCallion let it go, and there was nobody on the back post. Otherwise, that could have been number 2 for Oly Town. Wow, as the opposing fan base continues to berate the Oly Town brand now. Keep it classy, guys. So headed on by Silva. Dobson played it out. It lets it go, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. So now the restart coming up. It's Trevor Thompson now. Thompson back to Jose Marquez. Heavy pressure by Nacho, played to Hauser, flicked on 1-2. Zimmerman gets it, lays it off, but off the thigh of Hauser. Greenlee plays back to Gomez with 2 chasing. Gomez flicks it up. Headed up by Jose. Dobson heads it down. Sawyer gets there first before Silva got there. And now Marquez flicks it out wide to Trevor. Into the middle for Sammy Tafoya. Trevor Thompson now controls. Wilkinson on the overlap. Makes the run, gets the ball. Pablo Greenlee on him. Plays it all the way back to Thompson. Thompson into the middle. Zimmerman shields off his man nicely. Comes in, right-footed shot that just goes over the goal. And it was always going over the goal, but a good probing effort there by Al Zimmerman. So goal kick headed down by Craig Johnson, held in by Sammy. Sammy gets around, taken down from behind, and then kicked out. It's going to be a yellow card coming up. Yellow card coming up for Nate Sherwood for time wasting there as he cleared the ball well after the whistle blew.
Caution has been issued to number 20 from CFC, Nathaniel Sherwood.
Ball played up. McCallion punches it clear, and it's going to be a foul against Marquez as McCallion rose up to get it. And now Marquez is going to pick up a yellow card for dissent, as he must have said something to the ref as he ran by. So we are in the 88th minute now here from John Chambers Field, Salem, Oregon. Thompson heads it up. Zimmerman still fighting, wins it.
Caution has been issued to number 16 of the Artesians, Jose Marquez.
And now Wilkinson takes down player after he got taken down pretty hard. That was Schott who went down. Oh, and a breakout now. It's Greenlee. Pablo Greenlee plays it into the middle. It's going to be a deflected shot that's going to be saved by Sawyer Price. It looked like Nacho couldn't get a full body on it. Now Tafoya plays it out wide to Wilkinson. Wilkinson through the middle to Hauser. Hauser plays it up, and Thompson. It's Thompson. Thompson into the middle. Is anybody there? No, it's going to be won by number 20, Sherwood. And Masters plays it back to Sherwood, who clears it all the way down the field. And Sawyer Price is going to come away with it. It's Dobson. Dobson flicks it up, looking for Hauser, but plays it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in right at the light stanchion for CFC Atletico. We have lost about 30 degrees of temperature here since the kickoff, and it feels fantastic right now here in Salem. They should have kicked the game off at 8:40 in the p.m. This is perfect. Throw-in, long throw-in, goes headed up and out. It's going to be a throw-in now coming up for Oly Town. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., the NWPL Championship between the Oly Town Artesian women and the CFC Atletico squad here from Salem. So these two programs meeting up for a trophy tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock from Willamette University. We'll be bringing you the action here on Facebook and YouTube for that championship as well tomorrow. And then don't forget, Sunday at 2 o'clock, we'll be playing back home at Black Hills High School against OVF Alliance at 2 o'clock, Black Hills. Don't forget to be there. Long ball. Sawyer Price played off his line, and that's going to go well wide. As we have hit 90 minutes, we are now into stoppage time here in the second half. Nicasio looks for a streaking Thompson. Couldn't find him. It's going to be won by Wilkinson, who flicked it on for Thompson, but it's going to be Gomez who comes away with it for Atletico. Won by Dobson. Dobson to Manny, flicks it up to Al, plays it into the middle. Zimmerman called for the foul against Schott, and it's going to be a free kick now for
Center referee has indicated a minimum 4 minutes of stoppage
Oly
time.
Town. We've got 4 minutes of stoppage time here in the second half. We had a couple injuries. No teddy bears here in the second half, but teddy bears in the first half caused a stoppage time. Today in the second half, it's just injuries and goals and substitutions. So your standard stoppage time now in the second half. So, look like Cole Dobson and Manny put the old WWE tag team maneuver there where you lock your hands together and don't let the other person through. They called the foul on that, of course. And the quick shot came in, it was blocked, and now the Artesians can break. It's Marquez, plays it out to Tafoya. Tafoya cuts into the middle. Sammy tried to find Sexton, plays it behind him. Sexton tracks back to win it. Sexton now plays it cross field. Gets it to Trevor. Trevor now in the middle. Jose playing on the wing now. Into the middle, it's Wilkinson to Thompson. Manny in the middle loses it, but it's going to be tracked by Johnson, and a winner by Johnson gets it. Plays it up. It's going to be flicked out by Schott. Stolen from behind by Marquez. Won by Nunez, but played out, and Thompson looks to throw now. Ball played way up into the power lines. Shanked there by Gomez, his only bad play of the night so far. It's going to be won by Wilkinson, who steps around Nunez. Zimmerman flicks it up. He's fouled from behind by Schott. And now that ball's clipped up, and looks like we're going to have a yellow card issued to Nunez for time wasting. So Nunez picks up the fourth yellow card of the night for CFC.
Caution has been issued to number 6 for Atletico, Andrew Nunez.
Now Thompson with the free kick. Two-man wall. Instructions come in. The two players are doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Ball comes in low, and it's going to be cleared out by Greenlee. Sherwood now has it. And that's going to do it as time goes out here as Oly Town
Final score,
finds themselves.
Oly Town 1, CFC 3.
Oly Town finds themselves on the wrong side of the
Be sure to join us for our
scoreline
next home game
as
on
it's
July 10th versus Ballard FC at 2 p.m. Get your tickets online at CFC Atletico.com. We hope to see you all there.
So yes, Oly Town falls 3-1. It was a good match. There was an early goal in the first half and a late goal in the first half that spelled the 2-0 a 2-0 deficit at the halftime. Tony Andoyan pulled one back for the Artesians, but Gabriel Silva is the one that put it away for good as he put them up 3-1, and that's where we ended. We're going to need to take a quick break here on the Oly Town Artesians Network before we get booted for ASCAM violation. So we'll be right back on the Oly Town Artesians Network. And we're back. We're going to make this quick tonight as the music is blasting behind us. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., Oly Town Women, CFC Atletico, NWPL Championship. Be there. We will, and we'll be bringing it to you live here on Facebook and YouTube. Up next for the Oly Town Artesian USL2 team, Sunday at 2 o'clock, the Artesians take on the Oregon Valley Football Alliance out of Albany. They will be coming up to the Black Hills High School Wembley Field at 2 o'clock. Followed up the following Saturday, July 2nd, a 2 o'clock home match against Lane United. And then Thursday, July 7th, a 7 p.m. home match against our biggest rivals, Ballard FC. And boy, we couldn't get away without talking about our sponsors, so I'd like to take some time to thank all of our sponsors this year: Sylvan Pet Lodge, Olympia Hotel, Forma Construction, ThurstonTalk.com, The Drift, Olympia Jeep, Skokomish Tourism, Dancing Goats Coffee Bar, Lucky Dog Casino, GGCW Renovations, iFiber One KMAS, Washington Orthopedic Center, Well 80 Artesian Brewing, Wembley Soccer Shop, and Van Dorm Realty. Thank you all, our title sponsors for this season. Thank you all for your support. Once again, on behalf of Brandon Cartwright and Cartwright Media, my name is John McGlamery, bringing you the action as we always do. Oly Town falls 3-1 to CFC Atletico. Tomorrow morning, the women look to take revenge as they look for a trophy for the first time in Oly Town history as they try to win the NWPL championship. And then Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock at Black Hills High School, this Oly Town team will be meeting up with the OVF Alliance. Thank you for tuning in tonight for this broadcast, and we will see you tomorrow morning bright and early for brunch with the Oly Town women. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.